Winter is around the corner, although we don't have that season in my country, which is just either summer or the monsoon season. If you're someone looking for a new game to play in your Switch, you've got the right person. And check out these amazing new titles to come and add it in your list. It's the best season to just relax in the cold weather while sipping a hot drink and play your Switch in your comfy bed or sofa. Without further ado, here are the upcoming Nintendo Switch RPG titles for the fourth quarter of 2022. First in our list is originally a mobile game developed by Kong Studios and published by Kakao Games. Guardian Tales is a cute pixel RPG where you must save the world from the invaders, split your time between solving puzzles, swinging your sword in action combat, and traversing through dark dungeons. With over 50 heroes to choose from and 100 weapons to make use of, those who are interested in mobile game ports may find a good time to sink here. The port has been dropped in the console last October 4th of 2022. Next is a pixel graphic RPG titled Meg's Monsters developed by Odenkot. The game follows a young girl named Meg who wakes up in the underworld, a land of monsters that will happily eat any human. Fortunately, the monsters who find Meg are friendly monsters who help search for her mother and find her home. The game's turn-based combat comes with a twist. The Ogre Roy begins with 99,999 HP and is immensely powerful, but players must instead focus on ensuring Meg doesn't cry in battle. Encounters come with unique elements and minigames as players look to defeat enemies while protecting Meg and keeping her pacified. The game will be available for PC and Nintendo Switch and is planned to be released internationally this fall. In the world of Sea Horizon, every step counts in a journey of survival and high adventure. The game is a roguelike turn-based RPG presented in a third bird's eye view of a hex grid map that's different every time you set out to explore the shattered archipelago of Mirihin. Choose between a wide variety of characters with their own storied backgrounds and personal motivations. Chart a path across diverse landscapes and treacherous seas as you equip weapons. Carefully manage your hunger and health, weigh risk against the potential reward, and each side quest activate blessings to help you along the way and make life or death choices in combat. Sea Horizon is coming to Switch this October 20th of 2022. Third entry in Nippon Ichi's Yomawari series is coming west. Yomawari Lost in the Dark is a survival horror role-playing game where a young girl must explore a haunted town and search for her missing memories in order to break a curse. She'll have to rely on her wits, cunning, and well-placed hiding spot or two to evade the twisted ghosts that wander the streets. If you're into horror with a mix of cute chibi characters, then this game is for you, but beware of the jump scares. Yomawari Lost in the Dark will be dropping on Switch in the 25th of October. Next up is an RPG from Acquire called Adventure Academia: The Fractured Continent, which will be receiving a local release. In this fully fledged RPG, players will have to save the continent of Pedra, which is slowly being transformed into a labyrinthine dungeon full of monsters. It's up to Alex and his friends to save Obsidian High and his father, who is the principal of the school. Along this journey, you'll uncover the truth, meet unique characters, and participate in side quests to help those in need. This game comes with its own unique pinch, drag, and drop real-time battle mechanic. You can also customize your party of students, decking them out as elves, dwarves, and more, while managing their stats, armors, and weapons to give you the edge against the monster hordes. The game is scheduled to be released this coming November 18. Next is a beat-em-up RPG by Provincia Studio. Josh Journey Dark Totems is about the 4 brave heroes that use their skills to defeat the nightmare monsters using special combo attacks in a co-op gameplay. The province world is infested by the nightmare monsters from the dream world. It's up for the heroes to fight against these evil forces, destroying the totems, and bring back again the peace and harmony to their world. Each hero in Josh Journey has unique skills to attack face-to-face using sword or hammer, or to attack from distance using magic or gunfire. You can choose between 4 heroes during a local gameplay with your friends. The game has already been released last October 6 of 2022. Front Mission First Remake is set in the year of 2090. During the world's conflict, you'll pilot giant machines called Wanzers. in a tactical turn-based combat, and as you progress, you will obtain skills that will help you gain advantage against your enemies. With dozens of characters to meet, a mature story, and non-Manichean protagonists, this game is a must-play for mecha lovers. The game features a modern mode with improved controls, and the legendary soundtracks are fully reorchestrated. Front Mission is the classic of a tactical Japanese RPG genre that will be finally available worldwide and most importantly for the Switch. It is set to reach the market sometime this October. Publisher P-Cube has announced that Valthirian Arc Hero School Story 2 will be coming to Switch this year. The game is a sequel and continues the same themes, allowing you to build your school as you see fit as its principal. Nurturing the students as they tackle fearsome foes with classic turn-based combat, you'll be able to completely customize what kind of school you'd like to create, whether it be focusing on building a legion of warriors or practicing magic the rival of Hogwarts. Once you cultivate a set of competent students, you can then send them out in the wild to prove their worth and raise your school's prestige. This game looks very interesting and is out now via Steam's early access. However, no firm release date has been set for the Switch as of yet. There are a lot of 2D Metroidvanias kicking around, but there's a reason for that. They're often enjoyable, and the better entries in the genre can be top-notch experiences. Another one that's heading to Switch in late 2022 is Afterimage, which is the work of developer Oregon Shanghai. It has some extremely handsome hand-drawn visuals, with the hope being that it'll optimize well for Nintendo system. Explore and guarding a mystical world created by a supreme deity full of beautiful sights and myriad secrets. Fight against more than 150 foes using various weapons and 10 character abilities in your advantage. Uncover the world's deepest secrets by sliding, leaping, and climbing through complex environments. Afterimage looks beautiful with astounding graphics. The game has no official release date yet as of the moment. It's time for us JRPG fans to rejoice with another remaster of a classic title that we enjoy as a kid. Romancing SaGa Minstrel Song Remastered, which was originally released for PlayStation 2 in 2005. This new edition of the game has been enhanced with hosts of new features including HD visuals, refined gameplay, and even brand new contents. The game retains everything that made the original game great. For example, it features the unique glimmer and combo systems where characters can learn awesome new abilities in the heat of battle. It also features the series' freeform scenario system, which lets you experience the story differently depending on how you play. You choose one of 8 main characters, and as you explore the vast world, your actions and decisions will weave a story that is uniquely yours. The game is scheduled for a worldwide release on Switch this coming December 1, 2022. Harvestella is a life simulation action role-playing video game developed by LiveWire and published by Square Enix. In a vibrant and colorful world, players will tend their crops, befriend the townsfolk, overcome threats, discover the origins of the world, and truth behind the calamity along the way. The story begins when the player wakes up in the middle of Quietus, a calamity that comes with each change of season and threatens all life form. During battles, switch instantly between a wide variety of jobs like the fighter who unleashes quick sword techniques, the Shadow Walker who deals lethal blows with twin swords, or the mage who specializes in magic attacks to be victorious. Explore the world and enjoy this life simulation mixed with RPG elements. Harvestella is coming to the Switch this November 4 this year. Mario plus Rabbids Sparks of Hope is a turn-based strategy adventure video game developed by Ubisoft Milan and published by Ubisoft. Cursa, a mysterious and malevolent entity, seeks out energy to further its nefarious plans, plunging the galaxy into chaos. To bring order back to the galaxy and save the sparks, Mario and friends team up with Rabbids heroes in a journey through mysterious and ever-surprising planets. Use your hero skills in an innovative combat system, mixing turn-based tactics and real-time action. Take control of your heroes to dash your enemies, team jumps on your allies, hide behind cover, and make the best out of your turn. Specialize your heroes with the sparks you choose. Embark on an epic journey through the galaxy with your spaceship to help bring order back to the galaxy. Mario plus Rabbids Sparks of Hope is set to be released on October 20th of 2022. Square Enix released new information and screenshots for strategy RPG Remastered Tactics Ogre Reborn, which introduces the game's simpler and reimagined unit development, new item charms, new battle party screen features, 7 major battle-related updates, general balance adjustment, shop improvements, classes, and characters. Tactics Ogre Reborn takes the best aspects of the original Tactics Ogre and Tactics Ogre Let Us Cling Together and incorporates new elements, redesigning the battle system to create a modern game with a more enjoyable gameplay experience. If you love tactical role-playing games, this is something to look out for, bringing back the old-school nostalgia. Tactics Ogre Reborn will be dropping this November 11th of 2022. Dragon Quest Treasure is a spin-off of the Dragon Quest series by Square Enix. Taking place on the floating continent of Draconia, it will be starred by young versions of the siblings Eric and Mia from Dragon Quest XI, who are in search of the 7 legendary Dragon Stones. The gameplay borrows from action games such as the 3D Super Mario titles. The player must find loot scattered across the game's location and return to the base in order to increase the vault's value and expand the base. A variety of well-meaning monsters can be recruited. 3 can be with a player at a time. These friendly monsters can help the little heroes traverse the fields, glide, or scale, among the other things. The game looks absolutely cute, and it will get a worldwide release on December 9, 2022 on the Nintendo Switch. Nier Automata is a title developed by Platinum Games and published by Square Enix that sees game director Yoko Taro at his most unleashed. The narrative follows androids in a post-apocalyptic world that has seen humanity nearly wiped out by machine lifeforms. The androids represent the standing army of the humanity as it attempts to reclaim the world from the grip of machines. To say that Nier Automata gameplay is varied is an understatement, and the end of YoRHa edition compiles the full suite of modes, story beats, levels, and bosses that comprise the breadth of the title's experience. Most of the game is a 3D action RPG, but there's also side-scrolling platforming, bullet hell shooting, hacking minigames, and more. The game has already been released last October 6, 2022, so you can buy yourself a copy. The game was first announced in June during the 25th anniversary celebration of Final Fantasy VII. Crisis Core Final Fantasy VII Reunion follows the story of Zack Fair, a happy-go-lucky Shinra soldier who dreams of making first class. While Final Fantasy VII players know what ultimately happens to Zack and how his story impacts Cloud's character, Crisis Core provides further context about the Shinra Electric Power Company, Sephiroth, Aerith, and Buster Sword, and other world-building details in Final Fantasy VII. All graphics fully remastered in high definition, bringing the game to the latest console generation. Renewed 3D models, including characters and backgrounds, enriching the visual experience. Also, they improved the battle system, providing a vast smoother gameplay experience. The game is scheduled to release on December 13 of 2022. If you're a fan of isekai animes where a protagonist is suddenly transported into a new or unfamiliar world, this is for you. Samurai Maiden is an action video game developed by Shade and published by D3 Publisher. A young woman from the 21st century with sharp swordsmanship skills finds herself in Honnoji during the Sengoku period. Together with a trio of newfound ninja friends, she races through the underworld beneath Honnoji, confronted by enraged corpses at every turn. Nothing can stop this all-female powerhouse team as the young woman turned samurai slashes up enemies while the ninja wipe them out with their fierce ninjutsu. Experience fast-paced action in the Sengoku period as this everyday girl slays demons and slashes her way through the chaos. Samurai Maiden is set to have a worldwide release this upcoming December 8 this year. Finally, Persona 5 Royal is coming to Switch. After years of waiting by fans, players will be able to take on the adventure of the Phantom Thieves on the go. Persona 5 Royal by Atlus is a beautifully enhanced RPG and at its core still tremendously fascinating mixture of daily high school routine and bizarre mystery thriller. An entirely new school semester and a new character party member named Kasumi will join you. The story has also been opened up with the new animated cutscenes and major plot points. Everything from special moves to dungeons have also been retooled. There are new social activities like temple and darts minigame for you to enjoy. The excellent story and its lovable multidimensional characters along with the challenging combat system are all refined and back for another round with new surprises. The game is coming very soon on October 21st this year. Relive the RPG classics from the past with this upcoming game by publisher Deck 13 Spotlight and developer Matthias Linda. Chain Echoes is a 16-bit Super Famicom style RPG set in a fantasy world where dragons are as common as piloted mechanical suits. Follow a group of heroes as they explored a land filled to the brim with charming characters, fantastic landscapes, and vicious foes. Chain Echoes is a story-driven game where a group of heroes travel around the vast continent of Valandis to bring an end to the war between its three kingdoms. In the course of their journey, they will travel through a wide array of diverse landscapes spanning from wind-time plateaus and exotic archipelagos to sunken cities and forgotten dungeons. This game has all the necessary ingredients to make this as a successful RPG that relives the 90s and an RPG as old as time. The game has no official release date as of yet, but it is scheduled to be released for the fourth quarter of 2022. Top of the list is none other than the most famous RPG from Nintendo, which is Pokemon Scarlet and Pokemon Violet, are open-world turn-based role-playing video games developed by Game Freak and published by Nintendo and the Pokemon Company. Start your adventure in a whole new region of Paldea and choose your first partner from the new 3 cute and adorable starter Pokemons. This new adventure features 2 different professors, and which one you meet depends on which version of game you choose to play. Catch and collect from over 100 of new species of Pokemons and a lot of returning ones from previous gens. The game will have a new mechanic that allows players to send Pokemon out to automatically battle wild Pokemon with terrestrializing that enhances their moves and find items in the vast Paldean landscape. You'll battle new enemies called Team Star and fight gym leaders as you explore the world while riding the new 2 legendaries Koraidon and Miraidon. The game has so many new features and previous ones that are enhanced in this upcoming title. Pokemon Scarlet and Violet is scheduled to be released on November 18 of 2022.